Hello and welcome to Film Mixologist, the place on the internet where Holley performance happens. So now, if you've been following this series, this is about super tuning a Holley carburetor to flow more than what it would have done on a factory spec. So what we've done is we have adapted the base so that it would accept a larger base plate, the 750 base plate, and now I'm going to show you a lot of detailed work that I've done in order to get this carb kind of ready to be buttoned up and assembled. So let me bring you a bit closer. Okay, so as you can see, the base plate, well, you know I love the base plate. I put brand new shaft, and the throttle plates are also in good condition, so this is ready to go. One detail that I needed was that the original carb came with this plastic kind of accelerator pump arm that's not actually period correct, so I put this one, which is actually period correct, more in keeping with the period of the carb. One thing that I want to show you is this detail, but it's so important. Look at this. This is a stainless steel needle and seat assembly, which was the original from the carb. What I did is I changed the O-ring here and this one as well. Now these things are so rare, and actually if I wanted to buy a stainless steel tipped needle this day, this would cost around $40 approximately. So this is quite a neat little piece that I've managed to rescue from the build. The other thing, I don't know if you noticed when we started the video, is that this vent tube was missing, so I had to replace it. Again, kind of in keeping with the details. And obviously I changed the O-rings in this transfer tube, which is quite important as well. Again, another detail. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss how I tuned the carburetor. Okay, so basically what I've done here is I've jetted this carburetor on 72s in the primary and 76 in the secondary. And why I've decided to do this, because I looked on the manual and I looked for the spec of a 650 4150, so it's a double pumper. So what I'm doing is I'm jetting this carb as if it was a 650 double pumper. Why? Because I know that in terms of flow, with this modification, this new base plate, and also with the new boosters, we're gonna be roughly around that, or maybe a little bit more. So therefore, that's what I used as my guideline to set up the jetting. And that's quite important, because when you're modifying carbs and you follow a formula that you more or less know what's the sort of number you're going to get at the end, it's much easier to do it this way, so that you then get an idea of what you should get in terms of performance. So now what I need to do is I need to just finish off kind of the last little details of the needle and seat assemblies, put them on, and just start constructing and building all these things. Okay, so now this brings us to the end of the project. I'm going to show you obviously the unit, how it's in its fully assembled glory if you want to, but I'll also show you a couple of other details as well. Okay, so one of the things that you can see, and this is something that comes in kind of very early carbs, which is basically the float vent. And if you see what it's meant to do, if as soon as you start kind of getting onto the throttle, there is a spring here that basically covers that hole, so you don't get fuel spilling from the car whilst you are kind of on the way, kind of thing. So this is quite a neat feature of this carb that you can find in early kind of 60s, 70s carbs, some of them. And I had to obviously do a little adjustment to the accelerator pump, but now that's kind of working properly as intended. And as you can see here, this vacuum port has a diaphragm that is brand new. So I want to. That's something that I wanted to do, so that I'm assured that this unit will work for a long time. But here it is. There you go. This is a tuned 600 formerly 600 CFM Holley Carb, ready to hit the road. A really nice performer. So I wanted to say thank you very much for watching so far. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just put them down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And what I'll do, if not, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.